Greetings from New York City. I'm Phil and we're running the bridges. This is a video series where we visit all the bridges in New York City that you can run across. The big, the small, the old, the new, the world famous icons, and the ones you've never even heard of. And today we are visiting the Grand Street Bridge, which you see right behind me. And this is a bridge that takes Grand Street over the Newtown Creek between Brooklyn and Queens, where Newtown Creek is the border between Brooklyn and Queens. And we visited the Newtown Creek a couple of times already, the Pulaski Bridge and the Kosciuszko Bridge, and we'll get a view of the Kosciuszko Bridge here in just a second. But Grand Street, and we just did the video of the Metropolitan Avenue Bridge, which includes Grand Street over one of the tributaries of Newtown Creek. But this is Newtown Creek proper itself. Newtown Creek is a Superfund site. It's very toxic, has a history of industrial pollution. This area on both sides of the creek right now is still very industrialized, but they're not, it's not the oil refineries or the tanneries or the paint factories that are dumping all their toxic waste into the creek. Now it's mostly warehouses. There's one of the private delivery companies has a depot there. The sanitation department has a depot there. So it's clean industry, I guess you could say, but it's still industrial. And actually for runners, it might not seem like a great place to run, but I like running these industrial areas, like on weekends, especially Sunday, when you don't have the truck traffic. And now, as we see now, there's all this truck traffic, including garbage trucks, which stink to high holy hell. But generally, I like coming these areas on a Sunday when there's no trucks, and you kind of, it's not pretty, but you kind of have the streets to yourself, and you can cross. You can make a day of it crossing over all the bridges of Newtown Creek. Like I said, this is the fourth bridge we've done so far, and there are a few more to go. But as you can see behind me, so now I'm on the Brooklyn side, and on the western side, pretty much. Now Newtown Creek, it comes in, like I said, it forms a border between Brooklyn and Queens. It comes in from the East River and goes towards the east and kind of curves around to the south. And then, but here we're going to go up the stairs. And you can see these, and it's a swing bridge. And I'm not entirely sure if it is still operational as a swing bridge. I think most of the drawbridges, they at least occasionally open them for maintenance purposes and just to make sure that they can, if necessary, in case of some kind of an emergency. But this one might be, its swinging days might be over. I'm not 100% sure about that. But you can see even these wooden gates here, and the wooden gates are pretty cool. And this bridge was built in 1903. And it was the third bridge. It's the third bridge. I don't know. It was built in 1903, 69.2 meters long. And this on the western side, this is the only bridge, I believe, where we have a plywood surface. Like, honest to God, it's a plywood surface. The other side is a little bit nicer. That's like asphalt kind of surface. But so here's the Newtown Creek looking towards the west, towards the East River in Manhattan. And so you can see the Kosciuszko Bridge, which we've already covered. And you can see even like, God, there's something bubbling up in the river there. God knows what that could be. And even here on the eastern side. Now it branches off. There's the English Kills goes off that way as one of the tributaries. The Newtown Creek proper goes over this way towards that Western Beef store, and it ends right there. In fact, you can even see. So this is really as far inland as Newtown Creek goes, and it goes underground, and I don't know what happens with all the waterways when they go underground. But like I said, I actually kind of like running these areas around Newtown Creek, so it can be fun for runners. And look at that, you get a decent view of the New York skyline. It's kind of cool. It's nice. It's 2 lanes of traffic, and it's very narrow. But that is a little bit of just a little glimpse. And here we are already on the other side. Now on the Brooklyn side, The cross street is Gardner, and on the Queens side, the cross street is 47th Street. And if you turn down 47th Street, you get into all the industrial areas. But there are residential areas not too far off to the east and to the south of here. So there are residential areas nearby. But that was a little bit of a look at the Grand Street Bridge, and you can see the sign up there. It's really faded, but it's Grand Street Bridge. Oh, and I just forgot to mention before we leave the Grand Street Bridge, one important thing to remember: this is Grand Street in Brooklyn. In Queens is Grand Avenue. I don't know why that is. Just accept it. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. So that's that, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you out here running sometime, and we will see where the wind takes us for next time. Thank you. Take care.